Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. This is, I don't know, what we're looking at, maybe about episode 15 or something, possibly? I'm not sure. It's been such, I mean, if you've watched any of the videos over the last couple of days, you'll know it's just been manic. I didn't get a video out Friday or Saturday, just because I just didn't have time. I had one episode of Calmsden recorded, but just for various reasons I couldn't get it out. And then I rushed. I started, you'll have already seen because it's out today, but the No Man's Land episode, titled The Winner Is, that is going out tonight. I literally finished that at about 10 to 4 in the morning. Yeah, I went past the actual exit. Yeah, about 10 to 4 in the morning when I'd finished work, just to get that out on Sunday, because that's the video where I announced who the winner was of the free copy of FS22, and I said I was going to get that out on Sunday, so yeah, I kept going on it until it was finished, basically. On as far as Calmsden, I think you'll have already had one in between as well. There's one episode in between. It was such a weird episode. I'll have said at the end of the last one, the game just kept crashing, and I don't know why it was doing it, and I hope it's settled down now. But for those few days, it was sort of we're on the Sunday now. It was sort of midweek, I think, of the week just gone, and yeah, like 4 or 5 times just would kick us out the game. And if you weren't saving regular, then you just got put back to the last save game, which was really annoying. It really messed up the last episode, because we would have had more cash than what we've got now. I need to put it on times 5. We'd have had more cash than what we've got now, and we'd have had that different baler. Having the different baler I'm not fussed about, because I really like the baler we've got. However, we've got 30 grand back plus that baler, and for the amount we use it, I will more than happily have a second-hand baler. Right, I'll put that on. This is a contract we're doing here. I know it's our gear, but it's actually a contract we're doing. I think we're getting about 23 grand or something back. In fact, I'll show you. 24. Well, nearly 25 actually. You can see, I've done the majority of it off camera before we even started, because I knew it was going to take a load of time, and plus I still needed to record that final bit of the last episode, and that's been the issue. I just haven't had time to do the actual recording side of it. I think over the next what would we say, maybe until about the middle of March, whether I'm going to get a video out every night is sort of debatable now. I've got such a busy next few weeks with various different things that I might struggle to get one out every night. We might end up having to go to, I don't know, maybe 4 for the week. 2 on Calmsden, 2 on No Man's Land. I mean, this week alone was Sunday, so I'm in work. So nights finish on Wednesday, and then I go away on Thursday, only for a couple of days. But then when I'm back, it's saying that, when I'm back, I've got a game tournament on the Saturday, a tabletop game and tournament, and then I'm back in work on the Sunday. So there's just that's just this week, and then the other weeks are sort of similar to that as well. So I'm really going to struggle to get 7 videos out a week. with this, we pretty much... I haven't done that yet. I need to go and do it. It's been flashing up all morning. We're pretty much there, 93%. I've started putting in the excess now. It's not excess yet. There'll be some that needs using. But I've started putting that in our silo. And I'm hoping we'll hit 100% as it carries on harvesting. Right, hopefully this sounds better because God knows what was in my throat, but it was just getting worse. So yeah, all this now, I'll keep going up here, whether it says giveaway or not. It's loads easier. I'm gonna keep putting this excess in hours, and then with any luck, we'll be able to complete the contract without it requiring any more. Thing I've learned doing this contract, which it was always going to change anyway, but if it needed cementing in my head, it has been. This trailer is nowhere near big enough for this farm. Not even close. We still might keep it. Basically, this trailer, it's in between the two sizes that we need. We need a small one just for things like I say we need a small one. They take sort of 8,500 litres worth, don't they? So it might be that we keep this one, but we're definitely going to be getting a different one. And it won't be on the tractor, it'll be on the wagon that we've got. There's a Flegel one that I think it was Flegel. We used that for the corn harvest contract that we did. That was, in fact, no, it wasn't the corn harvest. It was the field that was sort of stuck in time, where we got the barley off. And I really liked that one. I think it was about 48,000 litres or something like that. But the trailer itself was very sort of fitting to the map. It's something you would see quite regular in Britain, so. Right, what percent are we on now? 94. We're going to have to get rid of some more of this grain, aren't we? We're not going to be able to keep all this. Which I'm not bothered, it's just, it would have been nice to, I suppose the thing about that is, we haven't give too much away already, which would be, that would be annoying. You'll see I've put that feature on for the beacons as well, where it reflects off everything around it. Looks great. It looks really, really good. Especially when it's sort of getting dark and you're going next to buildings or past trees or something like that. It's really impressive. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set this way and I'm going to quickly save it, just in case we still have any issues about the with the game going off. Because I don't trust it anymore, and I don't know why it's doing it, which is even more annoying. I mean, has any of yourselves had the same issue? I know that in FS19 it would kick you back sometimes to that sort of blue screen. I think that must have been on the PS4 though. Just thinking the screen it kicks you back to, I'm sure that was a PS4 screen. but never on here. And it also asks the question of if is that something that's going to be fixed in the next update, or is the next update purely sort of cosmetic, and is there possibly new machinery coming out in the next update, did I read? I need to keep more up to date, you know, with things that are coming out for the game. I know they've done a live stream recently, just haven't had time to watch it, which is the top and bottom of it. Just no time to watch it. It's similar to with other content creators. I used to watch so much content about this game from loads of different content creators, and I just don't get a chance to anymore, or if I do, it's sort of sporadic. I might get half an hour while I'm waiting for a video to render, so I'll put a video on. Which is rubbish, because there's some series in particular I really miss. But I mean, that isn't even solely on FS as well. There's like I think I've mentioned before anyway, I'm a really big sort of board game and tabletop enthusiast, and there's loads of stuff I used to watch around board games and different tabletops and stuff like that, and I just don't get a chance to do it anymore. It's awful. It's because I've never realised how much time making these videos takes. That's the main thing now. I think beforehand I thought it was just you jump on, record for 25 minutes and then boom, video. And I was wrong. Hugely wrong. It's full already. I noticed this when I was taking the grain to the store. We had a little bit of time to get to the store, get back before it was full. Our farm's just that bit further where we can't. I'm what are we on now? We're on 8 minutes. I think we're recording sort of a good 8 minutes beforehand as well. I didn't want this bit to go on as long because there was more stuff that I wanted to do. Anyway. I should have jumped a bit in the middle, I think. I'm sure our fields are absolutely desperate for herbicide. I'll start, once it starts unloading, I'll have a look. Right. Oh, we're at 97. We're getting close, aren't we? Right, down. So, take these off. Yeah. So them two fields are absolutely desperate for it. Fertilizer wise, we're alright. We need to put one coat on this one. Do you know what? It's really annoying that that is down as a grass field, but it's got the sheep in. And I'm not sure on this map, because I don't think it is, unless something's changed. Now we're getting into the summer months. It hasn't. I don't think that that field's contributing anything towards their feed as well, which is really annoying. But then when it comes to cutting it, what do I do regards to cutting it? Because it's a field full of sheep. Digital sheep, I'll give you that, but it won't look good. If I was going to cut it, I would have to do it off camera. I'd certainly have to do all the cutting, the windrowing and stuff off camera. And then maybe, I don't know, even collecting them, you'll just see sheep walking through the bills the full time, won't you? Which will not look very good. Have we hit 98 yet? We have hit 98. Do you know what? We might be absolutely bang on here. I thought when I started, I actually thought I was too late in starting to take grain up to our silo. I thought we'd given too much away. I mean, we've got a lot of barley now. We need to get production chains going as well. 100% need to. Just the cost of what this... do you know what? I never do this because I hate paying the leasing fees, but might it be more beneficial to lease the potato harvester instead of buying it? I mean, it's going to be a ridiculous amount. It's that one. 30,000 pound, and then 12.5 grand per hour. And I'm going to need it all day as well, aren't I? We've got two really big fields that need doing. $99. Do you know, I think this is going to be pretty much spot on. Which, if it is, just it's kind of a sad indictment about how long I spend on this game. I just need to know where I'm going with this now. I don't know whether I'm going to the store or whether I'm going to our farm. Yeah, I mean, at what point does it become viable to hire that potato harvester? Because it's these two fields here, so number 6 and number 2, that've got potatoes in. So we're going to get a lot off, aren't we? But then I wanted to carry on doing it. I don't know. I don't know. I think we've still got a couple of months until I get to that point anyway, so... Right, is this whole field done now? I'm sure I did over the other side. Right, so... we are literally putting a few grains in to the sell point, and then the rest is going to be ours. Which I'm all for that. And we can crack on work on our farm. I didn't expect, just because I kept rambling, I didn't expect us to do all of that. I thought we would have jumped some. I always go on that wrong bit there. Yeah, I thought we'd have jumped some. I mean, this video's, we're probably already towards sort of 20 minutes now. Right, 12-1. Excellent. Right, contract. Used our own gear, so just under 25 grand. We'll collect that. That was the only contract in it. There was no more contracts come up, which is soul destroying because we need the contracts. Right, I'm gonna get this and the harvester back over to our farm because it's going to be a mess on getting the header on the trailer and stuff like that. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back once we're all sorted. Right, we're back on. It's been a bit sort of disjointed this episode because, and if you've been watching any of the sort of recent ones, mostly on, I think the last two on No Man's Land, you'll know that I've just been sort of all over the place with the recording. I probably haven't been on Calmsden for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days since the last time I recorded on Calmsden. So everything you've seen prior to that was sort of maybe up to 5 days ago. There's a few things that we did. We did those, I can't even remember if it was herbicide or spraying. Fertilizer, sorry. Might have been herbicide that we put on the fields. That was the time lapse. This what we do now is a contract, and it's a decent payout one as well. I mean, the field's massive. This is one that we harvested, which I think was in this. I should know this, but I think it was this episode. Right at the beginning. I mean, this pays out 20 odd grand. What are we at? 24, and whatever it takes off, it'll be at least 2.5 grand. It'll take off, I would have thought. Why have we slowed right down? Is it because we're on the edge? Whatever the reason is, it doesn't like that. That's strange, isn't it? We've been going a lot faster than that. It's like it's stuck on something. And suddenly we back up. Do you know what? Just this tractor in general, on every, I say every map, the maps that we've done contracts on, which will be Elm Creek, Ubelleron,
and this one, I've not liked this tractor whatsoever. I just find it really difficult to use. It seems to stutter all the time, and I've not liked using it whatsoever. I certainly don't think I'll be rushing out to buy one. What are we at? 95. What we've done in the meantime as well, after that spraying, we actually went and cut the sheep's field, which I think, if I remember rightly, we said we were going to do, but I said I'd do it off camera, just because it would look an absolute mess with the sheep in the field. So I went and did that, and it gave us a load of, we've got a load of hay bales off it. Nearly there. What we'll do to end the video, I'll go over it, I'll show you exactly what we've done. I might even put a small shed up to put the bales in, because they're just out at the minute, and I don't want to be travelling from sort of the cow farm, which is where we're keeping all our bales at the minute, over to where the sheep are. What I'm going to do as well, once this episode's done, which, like I said, it'll only be another couple of minutes now, I'm going to go straight into the next episode, and I'm hopefully going to get the full episode done sort of in a one-er. So I've got the next two videos sorted. I'm recording this on the Monday. The next month, No Man's Land's out tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 1st. So then it'll be this, and then hopefully the other Calmsden that I've recorded tonight, or will record tonight. I can't wait just to get back to normal, knowing. To record how I've been recording over the last, well, how long is it now? About 9 months? 8, 9 months, something like that. There we go. Right, we'll accept it. So 22 grand for very little work, really. So we'll accept that, and let's get over to our farm and I'll show you what I've been doing. Right, we're over with the sheep. As you can see, there's still little bits left, but in general it's all done, and they seem to be moving alright as well, which is good. We have, food wise, how are we doing there? Pigs are alright. Are they not reproducing because, oh, they're not, is it because I haven't got protein and root crops in? Possibly. Chickens are fine. I've filled their food up just with the hay that I've been cutting. I need to do some more total mixed ration as well. Yeah, I've got a few more bales than that, but as you can see, there's still some there, and I thought I might as well just fill them up while I was here. What I'm going to do though is just casually stand on my tractor, telehandler. Let's look at the sheds. There was a really cheap one for about £1,000, which will be perfect if I've still got it on here. Oh, there's one for 2. I wonder if that's the one I was looking at. It won't be that one. It's got doors on it, and the one I was looking at didn't have doors on. These are new. I must have only just put these on. Ah, car parts. Oh my god, there's so many now, isn't there? What's that? Vehicle shed. Right, I think it was this one back here for £2 grand. If I can find it. I have so many mods on here now. Yeah. This one. And let's landscape, painting, animal mode. Should we go for that? Can't even remember how to increase the thing on here. Ah, there we are. How can I change the shape? How can you not? Ah, there we are. There we are. Right. Okay, that's how I think we'll leave it. What I'll do is, I shall start putting a couple of. I know on seasons the way it is, they wouldn't rot anywhere, but I'm sort of that ingrained from seasons on 19 that it just doesn't feel right leaving them out. And for the sake of a couple of grand and a few minutes graft, I'd rather just put them away, to be honest. I need to see. I won't do it in this one. I need to see what we're gonna do in the next video. I really need to get caught up. If you watched the last video I put out, which, like I said, will have been No Man's Land, I explained that there's sort of that many days between the recordings that I'm sort of losing track of what I'm up to. It's no good, really. I didn't expect to do this. I just thought I might as well do it while we're on. Don't it? Well done. Right, last one, and that will be the end. Okay, look. So our new shed. I'll get caught up. I'll find out what we need to do. Looks like that field might need cutting as well. I'll find out what we need to do, where we're going to go from here. And... two secs. Where are we at? On here. Wool. I think remember, the price of wool is pretty decent. I say pretty decent. It's the first time I've done wool. Do you know, I was just about to go as well. It's the first time I've done wool, but for that price, that was one of the other things that we did off camera. It's all coming back now. It seems ages ago. It probably was, you know. I'm thinking, I know I said 4 or 5 days. I reckon it could even be longer. So here's all our wool here. And that is what we're going to quickly go down and sell. Right, so we go past field 16 into there. I don't know if I've been down this big yet. Tell you what we do need to do next episode. Fix the tractor. I keep seeing it every time we come on, but I'm forgetting to do it. If you notice, since we come back on, I don't just mean now, I mean over the last sort of 10 minutes or so. If it's jumping in clips, it's because I'm having an absolute coughing fit. I've been like this for, so maybe about 4 days now. Just can't seem to get rid of it. That's also a bit of a warning, I suppose, for the next video as well. That's going to follow straight after this one. Struggles a bit up here, doesn't it? God, there's some weeds in that one. We need more contracts to come. I remember things are starting to come back now. From what I remember, there's been quite a lack of contracts, hasn't there? Over the last few months. There's been the odd couple, but nothing major. I'll stay off the verge there. Yep, definitely not being down here. Right. Let's get this sold. Right, so what did we get there? We got 22,653. So not bad. We're starting to make money back off them, which I'm happy with because it seemed to be a bit of a slow burn, but I think animals always are. But that is where we're going to leave it. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.